Welcome to Heritage Park in Rolfe, Iowa.
I'd like to tell you about a wonderful little town in Pocahontas County, the community of Rolfe. Rolfe completed community visioning in 2010 and wasted no time in upgrading Heritage Park with new cement paving, landscaping, and shelter house enhancements. Barb, Bennett, steering committee member and recorder for the group from the beginning, is a walking encyclopedia.
My name is Barb Bennett, and I'm here at Rolfe, Iowa at our Wilcox Campground, which is located near the trailhead here in Rolfe, Iowa. This was one of our visioning projects that we started several years ago. And first came out as just restrooms in the shelter house, and then we just kept developing into a campground and a place that people could enjoy. Well, several years ago, this was a stockyards grounds. And so Mr. Wilcox donated this ground to the city. There were several people that used the trail, and we had an old porta pot out here, but they were getting kind of tired of that. A lot of times it would fall over. So anyway, we had decided to see if we could put the restroom here at the shelter house. So that was done with one of our grants. And as we were sitting here, we had this vision, because there was quite a bit of land north of the shelter house, to put up a small campground. We put 4 camping spots here. There are trees, and we've added water and a dump station and this kiosk back here, which so that people, when they come to camp, that they can sign up and don't have to go to the city hall. And then we also, because of Trees Forever and their grants from Alliant, we were able to plant several trees in the area here, which has helped for the campers. And then we did at our Heritage Park. This is where they have the farmers market uptown, and it has a beautiful shelter house, but it hadn't been taken care of for a long time. So we kind of took it under our wing and cleaned out the trees and the shrubs and did that. And then we thought it would be nice. There was a brick path in front of the shelter house. So when people came to farmers market, we were afraid that somebody was going to probably trip and fall, and it would not be good. So we applied for cement to put in front of the shelter house, and then maybe they could put the vendors out on the cement, and then also some of the handicapped people in town could get up to the farmers market, and because sometimes there's meals up there too. So it just made it a lot better. So we've got this nice cement form in front of the shelter house. And then, of course, we planted a few trees there from Alliant. So,
tell me about a recent grant project you've accomplished.
Well, we've been kind of thinking about doing something different for one of our projects, and it was brought up that it would be nice to have something to honor John Rolfe, since he is what our city was named after. John Rolfe was a pilgrim, and our sister city over southwest of us is Pocahontas, and so Pocahontas and John Rolfe were married, and so this is how Rolfe became named, was after John Rolfe. And so we decided to do a weathered steel sculpture, and we did employ Tim Adams from Webster City, who is one of the local artists that does these things in the area, and he was very gracious in doing it, and we loved it. And we had our mayor at one time was Darlene Brinkman, and she is the one that actually did the drawing for a sign here that was out like 6 miles here from Rolfe. And so the sign was found, and we were able to get a picture, and this is what Tim Adams did the sculpture from.
Barb, give me your thoughts on the community visioning program.
I think it's the best thing you could ever do. When this first started, I was told by the Pocahontas County Foundation that most of the cities that applied for grants were just doing small things. And when the visioning committee started, when we got Margot as our coach, she kind of insisted that we go for bigger projects. I feel that this has been the best investment for our community, because these projects would not have happened. They would have just been small projects instead of large projects.
Who knew Pocahontas County had so much history? Rolfe may be off the beaten path, but well worth your time for a visit.